So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here, things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So things are underway. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
This man Rudiger's going to be a very stern test for any attacker to beat, Peter. He's amongst the smartest defenders around with his positioning, and he's got the pace and strength to deal with the quickest opponent. He's not going to fall for cheap tricks either. He's just not that...
Shot a goal! A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Arsenal are already chasing the game. It's Dembele! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, what has happened here? Ruben Neves did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly... Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Oh, no messing about, it is red. It looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. Paris Saint-Germain are now forced to play the bulk of the game a man short.
Well, his thinking may have been about making his presence felt, but not the wisest of decisions.
He'll fancy himself from here. Ruben Neves! Oh, it's a beauty! A finish of true class! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Arsenal restore parity.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Out towards the flank. And here's Lukaku. Dembele shoots! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Paris Saint-Germain certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
De Bruyne with the short one. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Gordon. Very nicely done. Good spot, that. He is through here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Robertson getting this one clear. That's very neat. Ruben Neves! It's off target and by quite a way.
Ruben Neves clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
No, that was never going to make it. Played out to the left flank. That's a good foray he's making. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Sanchez can clear it away.
Arsenal always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Oh, it's Dembele. It's a promising position. De Gea gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Oh, that's well spotted. Lukaku. That has not gone well. Oh, good take and he's having a shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And they've got their lead back. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Oh, it's Dembele. Now it's Lukaku. De Bruyne. And this is... And De Bruyne! And needless to say, that deserved better.
De Bruyne deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
De Bruyne. Passing is crisp and sharp. Passes short and sharp. De Bruyne. Lukaku. Referee has just said play on. Pressing high and with purpose. Diogo Dalot makes a move down the right. Now it's Dovbyk. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Goretzka. And it's Goretzka. Oh, nicely intercepted. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Looking to play him in. Real chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Now it's Gordon.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
This is Dembele. And a chance! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. They've played it short.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Looking for the run. Well seen. Saw that coming. Goretzka. Partey. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Deftly away. They're back in possession and ready to go again. The final second. Takes a shot! He has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
This ended up in no man's land. And it's half-time. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think we're seeing a very good example of what to do when you're a man light. Some of the covering play has been hugely impressive, and that owes a lot to focus and discipline, which have been top-notch, of course, since the sending off.
Paris Saint-Germain ahead by just the odd goal in 3. It is 2-1 at the interval.
Attention, changement.
So the action resumes. More and more pressure on the ball here. De Bruyne is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
It's a pretty loose pass. Goretzka. De Bruyne. Now it's Lukaku. De Bruyne. Lukaku! Now, who's going to be first to this? That is good alertness. Not the most accurate pass. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Very nicely done. Shapes to shoot! And it's in! It's level again! What a match we have!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Arsenal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Now it's Lukaku. Lukaku. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Koundé calmly anticipates. Keeper's got good distance on that. Dembele. Now it's Goretzka. And the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 9.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Le numéro 8. Le numéro 13. Le numéro 10.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Le numéro 11. Morata. Le numéro 7.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Le numéro 4.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And here's Dembele. Now it's Pedro Neto. And this is Dembele. Dembele showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. It's run loose here. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Looking tidy in possession here. Ake. Ambitious ball here. Pass somewhat off target. Bassi. Oh no, this does not look good. Partey. Burmo. And he's being shifted off it. knocks it into space. That pass isn't the best. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
It is a corner.
Changement en cours.
So, third corner of the game. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Gives it back.
I would think that was the wisest choice.
And it's João Palhinha. Pass somewhat off target. Now, can they get... Decent chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And again they hit the front. Simplicity itself.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Après 78 minutes de jeu par
Paris Saint-Germain leading now.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Mkhitaryan! Oh, he'd love to have another go at that.
Well, it's certainly encouraging, Peter. At least they're going about things the right.
It's Nketiah! And it's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Minimal lapse, maximum punishment. How that hurts.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
So again, we have parity.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Now it's Endrick, looking for options for movement. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Arsenal clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And here's Neto. That looks a good ball through.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Koundé gets across to intercept that. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. Burmo.
temps additionnel 3 minutes.
Ball's gone astray. Tries to play it through. Rafinha, he's found a way through. Ter Stegen claims comfortably. Now it's Morata.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And that's been won straight back. That's it, the referee says enough. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Dembele, voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Je voudrais avoir ce petit mot de
Paris
félicitation
Saint-Germain
à l'intention
succeeded
du président.
in... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're very much on the way now. Now it's Rafinha. That's a sharp pass. Nicely shaped ball. Can he get onto this? Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Rudiger getting this one clear. Oh no, what has happened here? De Bruyne. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Romelu Lukaku, his physical characteristics are very impressive. They're always likely to attract the most attention, of course, but for me, it's not just that he's big and he's quick, it's his willingness to go direct with the ball at his feet, to take his man on, be brave and just head for goal. That's what makes him quite lethal.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Dovbyk. Now it's Dovbyk.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Now it's Rafinha. Stones kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Lukaku. And this is Dembele. Oh, he's bustling through here. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's Dembele! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. It's their second corner of the game. It's a good spell of possession, this. Decent chance! Superb from Dembele! A finish right from the top draw!
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Number 21.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Lukaku. Well, that's been cut out, well played.
Arsenal always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Partey. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Gordon. Tries to pass it through. Goretzka is flagged offside. Matheus Nunes. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Arsenal have reclaimed it. It's not an especially good pass, that. And it's Lukaku.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Ruben Neves. Matheus Nunes. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Partey. Done delicately. Well, nicely intercepted. And here's Rafinha. Dovbyk. Ruben Neves. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Dovbyk. No, again there's no way through. Partey. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, that's a key interception. Goretzka.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And this is Dembele.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Partey. This is a promising build-up. Now that looks a decent ball. And he shoots! Dembele! Brilliant! He's got himself an absolute peach. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Paris Saint-Germain are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
There will be 1 minute
Looking
at
wide.
a time.
This is Dembele. Matheus Nunes. Okafor. Oh, that's well spotted. So, a temporary halt to the action.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Paris Saint-Germain looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. The second half is up and running. So, third corner of the game. De Bruyne plays it short. Looking for the far post. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. No way through there. And here's Gordon. And it's Goretzka. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Looking to play him in. Robertson does really well to win the ball there. Well read, nice interception. Robertson spots it and intercepts. Robertson, great vision. Corner. Paris Saint-Germain get their fourth corner, and it's Robertson. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. No, that's been intercepted. Stones. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Partey. So, what can they make of this? Played into space. And it's lofted through here. Paris Saint-Germain, with this handy-looking 2-0 lead, they are looking... Matheus Nunes! Just the wrong side.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 27.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 19.
Pretty robust defending.
On the field, number
Partey,
22.
what's going wide left?
Number 18. Entry.
Coman scooting forward. 60 minutes played, and he's had it nicked away. Paris Saint-Germain perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Brilliantly cut out. Good ball, good take.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And this is Morata. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Dovbik. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Robertson wins the duel this time. Coman wants to run onto this. That is good strength. Arsenal can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Not the most accurate pass. Ruben Neves. João Palhinha. And this is Dembele. And it's made its way to him. Looking for a... Tries a shot! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And that Dembele! A whisker away from making it 4.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
De Bruyne. Lovely feet. Now this could be a chance. João Palhinha. Can he finish? And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Stood up well to him there. And he's intervened well there. That is good alertness. Bassi kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Dembele. Endrick. Oh, it's Mkhitaryan. Whistle's gone, that's foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. De Bruyne aimed beyond the defence, and he was quick to react. Paris Saint-Germain are coasting towards victory. Oh, nice touch. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, shooting chance! Well, it was a chance, but meat and drink for the keeper.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Aimed at the far side. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now it's Morata. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's had a shot! And that's in! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Arsenal may be down, but not out just yet. Bassi. And he's picked out the run. And he's quick to get rid. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Robertson promptly onto that, and that is that. Morata. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Dembele, hat-trick scorer, massive game from him today.
Travel information is currently being displayed.
Would you summarise what we've...